In the year 1215, a momentous event unfolded in the heart of England that would alter the course of history forever. The air was thick with tension as King John, a monarch often remembered for his tyranny and excesses, faced a formidable challenge from a group of rebellious barons. This was not just a struggle for power, it was a fight for the very soul of England. The barons, discontent with John's heavy taxation and arbitrary justice, had reached their breaking point. They were determined to limit the king's power and ensure that he could no longer act with impunity. Their grievances were many, but at the center of their rebellion lay a singular demand: the establishment of a charter that would guarantee certain rights and liberties for all free men in England. This demand would lead to the creation of one of the most significant documents in history, the Magna Carta. As tensions escalated, the barons gathered their forces and marched on London. The city, once a symbol of royal power, now stood as a bastion of rebellion. King John, realizing he was losing control, sought to negotiate. But trust had eroded. The barons were wary of his promises. They knew that any concession could be merely a ruse to buy time. In June of 1215, under the ancient oaks at Runnymede, a meadow by the River Thames, the two sides met. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation and dread. Would this meeting result in peace or plunge England into further chaos? As the sun rose over Runnymede, it illuminated not just the faces of men, but also the weighty stakes of their confrontation. The negotiations were fraught with tension. King John, flanked by his loyal supporters, appeared resolute yet visibly anxious. The barons, led by their charismatic leader Robert Fitzwalter, stood firm, demanding that their rights be enshrined in law. They were not merely fighting for themselves but for future generations, a legacy that would echo through time. After days of intense discussions marked by heated arguments and passionate pleas, an agreement was finally reached. The Magna Carta was born, a document that would forever change the relationship between the monarchy and its subjects. It established principles that limited royal authority and laid the groundwork for modern democracy. However, this victory was bittersweet. King John's signature on the Magna Carta was not an end but rather a beginning, a mere truce in an ongoing battle for power. Almost immediately after its sealing, John sought to undermine its provisions. He appealed to Pope Innocent III, who declared the charter null and void, igniting further conflict. What followed was a civil war that engulfed England for years. The barons rallied against John's forces, seeking to enforce what they believed was their rightful claim to freedom and justice. The struggle culminated in John's eventual downfall. He died in 1216 under mysterious circumstances, some say from dysentery after consuming too many peaches and drinking too much wine. Yet even in death, John's legacy lived on through the Magna Carta. It became a symbol of resistance against tyranny, and an enduring beacon for those who sought justice and equality before the law. The principles embedded within it would inspire countless movements across centuries, echoing through time to influence documents like the United States Constitution and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. As we reflect on this pivotal moment in history, we are reminded that even in times of great strife and uncertainty, ordinary people can rise against oppression and demand change. The Magna Carta serves as a testament to the enduring human spirit, a reminder that our quest for freedom is timeless and universal. So next time you think about democracy or human rights, remember that it all began under those ancient oaks at Runnymede, a place where history was forged through courage, conflict, and an unwavering belief in justice for all.